Hello and welcome back to the English Circle. I'm Emily.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're talking about something that every single English learner has done, probably multiple times. I call it the nod and smile syndrome. You're in a conversation. Someone tells a joke or a story. Everyone around you laughs. You have no idea what they said. But you nod. You smile. You hope no one asks you a question.
The classic fake laugh. The slight delay while you watch others react, then copy them. The internal panic. What did they say? Was it funny? Was it sad? Oh no, everyone is looking at me now.
I once nodded and smiled for an entire 5-minute story. At the end, someone said, "So, Alex, what do you think?" I wanted to disappear. I mumbled something like, "That's interesting," and excused myself to the bathroom.
Today, we're going to end the nodding and smiling. You'll learn why we do it, what it costs us, and most importantly, how to ask for clarification politely and confidently, without feeling embarrassed. You'll walk away with real phrases that work in meetings, social settings, and even with friends. Because pretending doesn't help anyone. The real connection starts when you say, "I didn't catch that. Could you explain?" Alex, let's start with honesty. Why do we do this? Why do we pretend to understand when we don't?
Embarrassment? Fear of looking stupid? Worry that we'll interrupt the flow? Feeling like we're the only one who didn't get it?
Exactly. It's social survival. Our brains are wired to avoid rejection. Admitting we don't understand feels risky. But here's the thing. Pretending has a hidden cost.
Like what?
You miss information. You feel anxious. People can sometimes tell you're faking. And worst of all, you don't learn. You stay in the dark. To stop nodding and smiling, use the Clarify framework. It's a set of polite, natural phrases to ask for clarification in any situation.
Clarify. I love it.
C. Catch the moment early. Don't wait until the story is over. L. Lead with a softener. Apologize or acknowledge the interruption politely. A. Ask for repetition. Simple and direct. R. Request a slower pace if speed is the issue. I. Identify the specific part. What did you mean by? F. Follow up with your understanding. Repeat back what you heard. Y. You're not alone. Normalize asking for help. This is like a permission slip to speak up. The sooner you ask, the less awkward it is. Don't wait until the joke is over.
But how do I interrupt politely?
You don't interrupt. You wait for a natural pause, a breath, a sentence break, then jump in.
What if there's no pause?
Raise your hand slightly or lean forward. That signals you have something to say. Then use a softener. Before you ask, use a softener to show you're not being rude.
Examples?
Sorry to interrupt, but quick question. I'm not sure I caught that. Could you repeat it? Just to make sure I'm following. For social situations, I think I missed the setup. Could you tell me again? I'm a bit lost. Can you explain that part?
A softener makes me feel braver.
The simplest way? Ask them to repeat. You don't need a long explanation.
What do I say?
Sorry, could you say that again? What was that last part? I missed that. One more time? Come again?
That's so easy. Why do I make it complicated?
If speed is the problem, ask them to slow down.
I'm always afraid that sounds rude.
Not if you phrase it kindly. You're speaking a bit fast for me. Could you slow down just a little? I'm still getting used to the accent. Could you repeat that more slowly? My English isn't super fast. Would you mind saying that again, a bit slower?
Honest and humble. No one can be offended by that.
Sometimes you understand most of it, but one word or phrase trips you up. Ask about that specific part.
That's more efficient.
Examples. What does beat around the bush mean? I'm not familiar with that expression. You said grandfathered in? What does that mean? Sorry, what was that word after implementation?
This shows I was listening. I just need one piece.
After they explain, repeat back what you heard to confirm.
Like a check?
Yes, it shows you care and ensures you got it right. Phrases, so just to confirm, you're saying that, let me make sure I understand. The deadline is next Tuesday? Okay, so the joke is about a dog in a mailbox? I get it now.
This also helps me remember.
Finally, remember that you're not the only one. Native speakers also miss things. They also ask for repetition.
Really?
Yes, they mumble, they speak too fast, they use unfamiliar references. Everyone asks for clarification sometimes. You're not weird. You're human. Phrases to normalize? I'm sure I'm not the only one who missed that. Could you repeat? Glad I asked. I bet others were wondering too.
That takes the pressure off completely.
Let's practice. You're at a party. Someone tells a joke. Everyone laughs. You didn't get it.
Okay.
Here's a natural recovery. Alex leans in, smiles. I think I missed the punchline. Could you tell that one again? I want to laugh properly. Friend. Sure. So a man walks into a library and asks for books about paranoia.
That's so much better than fake laughing.
Now, a professional setting. Your manager uses an acronym you don't know.
This happens all the time.
Alex, sorry to interrupt. What does Q3 stand for again? I want to make sure I'm following. Manager, Q3, July through September. Got it. Thank you. So the Q3 report is due next week? Exactly. Professional.
Not embarrassing.
A colleague is explaining something quickly and you're lost. Alex, I'm really trying to follow, but you're speaking a bit fast for me. Could you slow down just a little? Colleague, oh, sorry about that. Let me start over. Alex, thanks. I appreciate it. Most people are happy to help when you ask nicely. Let's look at common mistakes. Mistake 1, the silent nod. Nodding and smiling when you have no idea. Speak up early. Mistake 2, pretending to laugh. Fake laughter that everyone can see through. Say, I didn't get that. Explain. Mistake 3, changing the subject. Anyway, what about the weather? Ask for clarification. Mistake 4, getting angry or frustrated. Why do you talk so fast? Could you slow down a bit? Mistake 5, giving up and walking away. Leaving the conversation entirely. Stay and ask for help.
Silence and fake smiles are the real communication killers.
Let's collect all the phrases in one place. For repetition, sorry, could you say that again? One more time? What was that last part? For slowing down, could you speak a bit more slowly? I'm still learning. Would you mind slowing down? For unknown words, what does word mean? I'm not familiar with that expression. For confirming understanding, so you're saying that, let me make sure I got that. For social situations, I think I missed the joke. Could you explain? I want to laugh too. Tell me again. Let's recap the CLA RFI framework. C, catch the moment early. L, lead with a softener. A, ask for repetition. R, request a slower pace. I, identify the specific part. F, follow up with your understanding.
And your clarification challenge is this. This week, the next time you don't understand something, don't nod and smile. Use one of these phrases instead. Start with a low-stakes situation, a friend, a casual chat. Notice how people respond. I promise you, they won't think less of you. They'll think you're engaged.
Alex, what's your go-to phrase now?
Sorry, could you say that again? I want to make sure I'm following. It's polite and shows I care. Perfect. Listeners, now it's your turn. In the comments, share a time you nodded and smiled when you had no idea what was happening. What happened? What would you do differently now? Let's laugh at our past selves together.
If this episode helps you stop faking it, share it with a friend who's also guilty of the nod and smile.
Subscribe to the English Circle for more episodes that help you communicate for real. Remember, the bravest thing you can do is say, "I don't understand. Help me." Ask with courage, and we'll see you next time.